What's up guys, day 5 of the Swole program. So today we're gonna be focusing on legs again. It's gonna be a hamstring focus, but in the beginning of the program, and we do this throughout the year all the time, but today's gonna be a very muscle endurance focused workout. So it's gonna be super high volume. Our goal is to obviously gain some mass in our hamstrings and things like that, but the primary goal of today is basically to prime our body for the work that's to come later on down the line. So it's gonna be super high volume, working that muscle endurance. So we're gonna be sweating a lot, it's gonna be hard. And I'm actually gonna work out with Steve today because it works out with my programming. So let's get it going. Day 5, Swole. All right, so the first thing we got today is gonna be your typical deadlift. Steve today is gonna be doing a hex bar deadlift because he's having some disc issues in his low back, and just the angle of a hex bar deadlift is obviously gonna be safer for your lower back. We're gonna be supersetting a deadlift for 15 reps, and then we're gonna be doing a TKE for 10 reps on each side. So the TKE just stands for terminal knee extension, and basically it's just really good for your knee health, and it's not gonna affect basically your heart rate at all. So it's a great movement that we like to pair with a compound movement because it's not gonna get your heart rate up and you're just getting some extra work in. So guys, one thing on the TKE, if you fire your glute and squeeze it as hard as possible, that's really gonna get you even more engagement in your quad when you lock it out. And the goal is gonna be to completely lock it out at the end of the movement. Even my reps were bad. Try to squeeze it all the way through, completely extend that knee. Now we're going with the deadlifts. The next thing we're gonna be doing is supersetting a low bar box squat. So we're gonna go a little bit wider stance, sit way back as to actually physically sit on the box, pause for a split second, and then come back up. We're gonna be supersetting that with just 15 body weight standing calf raises. All right, the next superset is gonna be a dumbbell RDL. So we're gonna be using 2 dumbbells. We're gonna stay just on both legs. And our goal is we'll just crack the knees, keep the torso upright, and then really just displace the hips behind us as much as possible while keeping our back as straight as possible and getting a good stretch in our hamstrings. So we really wanna push the load into our hamstrings on this movement to make sure our hamstrings are doing the work today. And then we're gonna be supersetting that with just a seated calf raise, high volume, 15. We're gonna be going 3 sets of 15 on each movement, back to back, and then rest for about 90 seconds on this one. So the final thing that we have today is gonna be a tricep. So we're gonna be doing barbell forward lunge. So we're just gonna alternate stepping forward and then pressing back. Nice long step, keep the chest up the entire time. And we're gonna be, the next movement will be a 45-degree back extension. We actually don't have one here, so we're just gonna do a 90-degree back extension and then finish up on the hamstring curl machine with just lying hamstring curls. So we're gonna whirl through all 3 movements, pretty rapid pace. We're just gonna try to knock it out. We've been in the gym for a minute now. 90 seconds rest, and then back at it 3 times through. the back extension real quick, just because we have a lot of people that complain about it hurting their low back, and usually it's because they're hyperextending on the movement. A lot of guys will keep their backs nice and straight on the way down, and then not really engage their glutes and come up with their back, and really just focusing on their low back and hyperextending instead of really squeeze your upper back, and then you want to try to drive your hips into the plate, or sorry, into the pad, and squeeze your glutes like that. And so your back stays pretty flat, your glutes are completely engaged, and you're really working your hamstrings. So nice and stretched at the bottom, and then start pressing your hips into the pad, squeeze your glutes, and come to extension at the top.
All right, guys, that is our second leg day of week 1 here on the Swole program. There's not many programs that you're gonna be hitting this kind of volume on this, so make sure your recovery is on point, your nutrition, your sleep, the volume that we're doing on this program, and then just the new exercise. As always, download the free week. We're gonna put in the link below, and then subscribe to this channel because we're putting out tons of great content on there. Again, give it up for Jake Hutton. Smash that like button. If you don't smash that like button, he'll smash you.
That's not true.
Thanks for watching.